In 2013, I was a first-year high school principal. I knew that I had to increase graduation rate. I knew I had to increase ninth grade promotion rate, and I knew I had to decrease the amount of suspensions. But one of the goals I wanted to do was meet all of my students. And there was one student that I hadn't met yet. And so someone said, "Oh, he's in the hall today." So I went around the corner and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And there he was, 6'2", 220, leaning against the wall. And he thought he was in trouble, but he wasn't. I just wanted to meet him. And I said, "Tell me something. What's your passion?" He said, "I play football." And I looked at him and said, "Oh yeah, he does play football." I said, "Are you good?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Well, what are you going to do with that?" He says, "Well, I'm going to go to college, then I'm going to play in the NFL, and then I'm going to buy my mama a house." I said, "Well, that's great. But that same work ethic that you put in learning the football plays, your strength and conditioning, you have to put that same work ethic in your academics, and we'll get you to college. We will get you to the NFL, okay?" I said, "And by the way, pull up your pants and go to class." He said, "Yes, ma'am." And as he walked down the hall and turned the corner, one tear rolled down my cheek. By the time I got back to my office, I was a hot mess. 2 weeks later, I got a phone call. "Dr. Moseley, your student is dead. He was shot to death." I was crushed. His mother called me and said, "Dr. Moseley, could you please speak at my son's funeral?" I said, "I met your son for 15 minutes, but in that 15 minutes, I knew his gift, I knew his passion, and I knew his purpose." A year later, I'm driving home from school. I see yellow tape. I said, "I wonder what's going on over there." And by the time I got home, it was another phone call. "Dr. Moseley, one of your students was beat to death in this park." I lost 2 students to violence in 2 years. I was devastated. Barack Obama said, "Every life must be given a chance to reach its full potential," that every life mattered. Brandon could have been an NFL player. Israel was a brilliant artist, but they were gone too soon. I started the campaign for no more violence. I miss my students, and I think about them every day.